You spend your time speaking to bigwigs in Liga MX, Herc. I like to spend my evenings perusing Arturo Vidal's Instagram account, and I was quite taken aback by a sight with him with an Inter Miami background. What is going on?
It's very simple. Telemundo, a television company out here in the States, posted an Instagram story with him in an Inter Miami background, asking him if he's the next bomb signing, if he's the next big signing. And he goes and reposts it to his own stories. And this causes all sorts of rumor mills. Is he going to Inter? He quickly deletes it, which prompts people to think maybe there's something there. Listen, I think at the end of the day, who doesn't want to live in a city like Miami? Who isn't interested by Major League Soccer if you're a player abroad? The allure, the curiosity. I don't know if there's anything actually there. But if you ask Arturo Vidal and a majority of these players if they'd want to live in Miami, I think the answer is yes.
Ali, forget on the pitch. I imagine Arturo Vidal will be a great reality TV show in Miami off it.
And that's a part that you have to take into consideration when making this decision. There's been a history of, let's just say, irregular behavior from Arturo Vidal over the course of his career, and
it's been regular.
And he's not gonna go and live in Fort Lauderdale. I'm gonna tell you that much. He's gonna be real close to Miami Beach. And there is plenty to do in Miami Beach for a guy like Arturo Vidal. I assume that there's an allure there for him and makes it appealing for him. But if I'm making this decision from a front office perspective, I also have to take that into consideration and say, look, what is he giving us on the field? And is he going to give us headaches off the field? And if those things don't seem to match up, then I would make the decision to stay away. The other reason I would stay away is because he's turning 33 in late May. And his game, at his most successful, has been about energy and intensity and his ability to cover ground and his ability to get into 50-50 challenges and win balls and be a physical presence and a guy that can get in your face and can sort of create momentum and energy for a team. That's not the player he is nowadays and would not be that sort of player for Inter Miami. If you're going to invest big money and you're Inter Miami, I would suggest either you go after a big-name striker or you divvy that money up and get you numbers, get you 3-4 good young South American players, Central American players that you can develop within Inter Miami and already give you a platform from which then you can build on to the future. I don't think Arturo Vidal is the answer for you on the field.
Herc, what was the conversation with David Beckham like when he called you to ask whether or not he should get Arturo Vidal?
When he came to the LA studios, we had an off-camera conversation that I can't share with you. I'm sorry.
Would you go for it, Herc? Would you get him despite the headache off the pitch?
I would. I honestly would. And I know Ali's got questions about what he has left in the tank, but he's a proven winner everywhere he's gone. And yes, he is about that energy. He's about that presence on the field. But there's a big difference in what is La Liga, what is Bundesliga, and Major League Soccer. I still think he has a lot left to offer, and I think he has that star power. And this is the type of player that David Beckham and that ownership group, Jorge Mas, have promised us, that big signing. I agree with Alejandro. It has to be that forward because I think that's a position of need. But I think Arturo Vidal, he just makes a lot of sense here on and off the field. It's what Miami's about.
Arturo Vidal's not a big signing, is he, Herc, compared to the other names?
I think he is within Major League Soccer. I really do. I mean, Juventus, Barcelona, Bayern Munich, you've got that star, you've got the allure, the glow of those teams. You know, I honestly think he could be a big player, but there are very select players that really have that star appeal around the league. No, he's not one of those. But there are only a handful of those, really. And I think Inter Miami, they still don't have that star player. And Arturo Vidal, he would be a major upgrade considering what they just went out and got, which was Rodolfo Pizarro.
Before I let you guys go, let's ask the easy question. Herc, when's MLS coming back?
That's a great question. What is it? They're going to start solo training in a few days, and this really boggles my mind because solo training means you can not use the facilities. So you can't go use the locker rooms, you can't go use the gym, you can't use the training room, you can't use the showers, you can't use anything within. You could only use the actual training field. And you can only do it by yourself. You can't even pass back and forth to a teammate. You can't shoot on a goalkeeper. Goalkeepers can't have, their goalie coaches shooting on them. You can only dribble by yourself and run. So essentially, I don't know where we are with that. Now, going forward, maybe we see something like neutral sites. The MLS Players Union is going to have their own type of mini preseason that they're going to have the league sign off on. I think we're still a ways away. We need clear testing, accurate and fast testing before we can actually move forward to something. I don't think this is coming back anytime soon. It's a good step, but I could not tell you when we're coming back.
Well, thank you very much for watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for live streaming, premium content, and let's not forget as well, ESPN FC 7 days a week. Subscribe to ESPN+.